All right, yo, welcome. Hello. So, we were doing a reading today called Faery Mushroom House, and it's a little ironic. I'm without access to some of my stuff right now. I don't have a lot of my stuff here where I am. It's actually a situation I'm dealing with. It's been causing some stress, but regardless, we do have some things here, and we have two fairy decks. We have the mushroom deck, and this reading idea came to me this morning, so I want to share this with you and do this one with you. Yeah, the cloth. I feel like I have other cloths that would have been better choices, but we'll work with what we have and do the reading today. So we have also some information down below in the description. Do check that out. The disclaimer is there, link to Patreon is there, your timestamps are there, the tip jar is there, and so forth. Okay, guys, so option one is over here. It has this image of the fairy on it, case for the deck. Option two has the Mushroom Spirit Oracle deck box on top of it, and option three has the Amy Brown Fairy Oracle deck with this image of the fairy on its pile. So y'all should just, take your time, see which number, which object you're most drawn to, which pile, and then use your timestamp to skip ahead to your reading when you're ready. I'll move into option one now, with all of you choosing option one, and I'll see you at your reading. Okay, option one, here we go. So we're doing quite a bit of reading out of the booklets today. We're going to read for the mushroom card, and you have the Anaki Align mushroom card. We're going to read for these two as well. You have love here. Listen to your heart. Embrace what makes you happy. There are 1 million reasons to love. The henbane. Disagreement, potential incompatibility, contemplating a job change. Some of you might be contemplating a job change, or someone else's. There may have been a disagreement at work. It might not be the best match, potential incompatibility there, or it could be in another area of your life. Let's see what we have moving forward. The trumpet gentine, power and healing. To get what you love, you first have to be patient with what you have. Unknown. Okay. So we go here from sphere to something wild, too many dragons, summer dragon, fire element, wish you were here, and fae. Alright, I'm going to start with reading out of the booklet, then we'll come back to these, we'll drop some chimes on them, some times on them, and see what we get. Okay, so do the seed and sickle card here, and I'm using the dawn. This book came with dawn and dusk, and dawn is specifically for new beginning energy, whereas dusk is like anything else. But I'm choosing to use the dawn this time because it's fairy houses, like fairy doors and mushroom houses. The fairy houses, doors represent opportunities and moving into something new. So I want to go ahead and use this one and see what comes through. You have here also angel number. I'm going to give you an angel number if you want to look that up afterwards to expand your messages more fully. Angel number 8519. Angel number 8519 will be your angel number. Okay. So I'll just find it in the booklet and we'll read about this one. My lighting too is what it is, but at least we can see the cards. Still looking for that page. There it is. Okay. So it says here, in ancient Greece, the bodies of the dead would be crowned with chaplets of henbane flowers to wear on their journey down the river Styx, a final link between their past lives and the new one awaiting them. Whatever your destination, you're on the final stretch. Your goal is so close that you'd know the way with your eyes closed. Wear your crown, move forwards. The river will take you there. Some of you, there could be a special mojo bag or a special token, a special piece of jewelry or something for you to wear as you complete one cycle and move into a new beginning. The sphere also is indicating you doing this. You're approaching that fairy door, that new opportunity, that new beginning. As we speak, the guides are indicating. And so let's go ahead and read the mushroom card next. Mushroom Anake. Okay. It says, together we stand tall. A single Anaki mushroom is thin and weak, but when grown together, it is tall and strong. Grown together, Anaki are all the same, just varying sizes, and together they are something significant. Sometimes strength comes in numbers and also in finding your tribe. When we align our values and morals with others, we can make more of a difference than we can alone. We are becoming ever more aware of the power of group consciousness and community. What may seem unsurmountable at first can be conquered together. Whether with just one other person or with many, it is time to feel empowered and strong, knowing that the relationships we form have the ability to make massive changes in our lives, the lives of others, and the planet itself. Who can you align with to help with your projects and dreams? Where can you offer help to others who want to achieve the same as yourself? What do you bring to the table? What are your gifts that, when combined with like-minded people, can elevate what you are trying to achieve? When we work in this manner with our tribe or community, the combined energy is a powerful force. Ensure that you are using this force with all the right intentions. Who can you align with to help you achieve success and make positive change? Stand tall, grow together, and support one another. And then you have love. Power of love, powerful force here. I'm looking for that booklet. I did have it handy. When we find it, here it is, and I read out of it, know that some of these are written as affirmations. It's written in the first person. You can write these down, use them, talk to yourself in the mirror with them, or program yourself before sleep, first thing in the morning, throughout your day. bring them to your mind, reminders. It's up to you. Or you can just listen now and allow it to positively hypnotize you and program you with this energy. Okay, so we have here love, love, love. Okay, it says, today I will love. Before I talk, I will listen. Before I criticize, I will forgive. Before I judge, I will think. I remember that after all of this is over, the only thing that will really count is how we treated each other and how much we loved. So it's also something to embody, to actually put into action, especially with that fire element there. It's talking about you putting things into action. So, before you talk, listen. Before you criticize, forgive. Before you judge, think. Before you remember. That's remembering. Okay, that last part. I remember that after all is over, the only thing that will really have counted is how we treated each other and how much we have loved. So today I will love. Before I talk, I will listen. Before I criticize, I will forgive. Before I judge, I will think. Beautiful message there. Let's get your chimes. Do a little chime time and see what else comes through. Looks like some interesting stuff on the table. Thank you, Spirit Guides. Thank you, Fae. Thank you, Higher Selves. Thank you, Most High, for giving us the best, clearest messages for pile 1. Ooh, you hear that? Activated some sound with the chimes. Okay. I'm hearing like starting the day on the right tone and being able to restart at any point during the day, to take a pause, take a breath, reframe your thoughts, and restart on a good foot or a positive tone or note. That being really important. Okay. You got the fly, which is symbolic of something of annoyance to me. Some of you, there's some sort of annoying part in a cycle for you. It keeps resurfacing in your life. It's a thing of annoyance, or a cycle in general is annoying. The transition may be annoying, whatever that is. Love you comes through right along with it, though. So it feels like maybe you can love it away, or it's like fill your own cup, practice good self-love, love you, say kind words, healing thoughts, loving thoughts become loving actions. Also know that you are loved. There's this message from the Fae and other beings in this world who love you, wanting you to know that they do love you. You've got, is this a sheep or a ram? You've got a sheep here. Look up sheep as a spirit guide to expand your messages further. Here we have a contrasting energy where it's like the wild versus the tame, right? The something wild card here, and then having the sheep, which can represent sheeple, right? But look deeper into the meaning of the animal as a spirit guide for more information. You've got the letter N, the letter L here. I'm getting nightlife from that for some of you. And then the balancing act. This could be about balancing. Yeah, because too many dragons, nightlife. Some of you, it's like too much busy energy, too many flies, too many things of annoyance. You have a bench here, a little park bench showing up as a chime. You've got the heart of passion, of romance, fiery energy. You've got moon water. You've got the camper here, puzzle piece. Some of you might be going camping during the summer, getting a camper, or there's some changes or shifts connected to your camper. This chime says happy camper on the other side, though. Happy camper. Get the puzzle piece, the pink flowery hat, and an orange vehicle over here. Wish you were here. Okay, so you can definitely do brain dumps with the letter N and the letter L, as well as looking up your angel number to expand your messages further, piece things together more. Okay, sometimes life's like that. It gives us puzzle pieces, and we need to organize them, figure out what fits and what doesn't fit, and what's missing and where it might be, to see the bigger picture. Keep that in mind. The power of positive thinking and the heart mind shows up strongly. Okay, with the flowers here, it's like beautiful thoughts, loving thoughts, kind thoughts, self-loving and loving towards others, and seeing the beauty in things coming through as giving you energy and directing the energy in a way that will serve you. Some of you may make moon water, past, present, or future. Need some moon water. Perhaps this has to do with offerings to the Fae, if you work with the Fae in this way. There could be a fire moon that's significant as well, moon in Aries, Sagittarius, or Leo here in the near future. You may want to take advantage of that, do some sort of ritual. The new moon, maybe making intentions or whatever calls to you, if something does. Okay, the orange vehicle is wish you were here. So some of you may be missing a vehicle, wishing your vehicle was here, or this is somebody who has a vehicle missing you. Maybe you're thinking about driving somewhere to see someone you miss. There's this message, like leading energy, about connection and collaboration. And again, like the heart, mind, beauty, love, being a value, a priority, a focal point that can drive you and your projects and your success in your life forward, make things happen. Sometimes love is letting go. Sometimes love is accepting that the puzzle pieces don't fit and giving others their freedom to match up with who and what does match up, and you going your way to do the same. Power and healing. Definitely get this message about listening to your heart, and that can be your literal heart. Put your hand over your heart, listen to your heart, still your energy, get in a quiet place. With happy summer, those of you it's summertime, or summer's around the corner. Happy summer, enjoy the season. That comes through as a message. The Fae are present. Some of you do connect with them or have an interest in them. So I see a story here for some of you where it's like the sphere, the cycle, it's creating an accumulation, just the way a snowball, it gets larger and larger. There's an accumulation that's created, and there's this wild spirit within you. Okay, there's the balance of the dualities, the divine feminine, the masculine, the wild, the tame, the sheep here. But there's this wild part of you, this wild spirit. And it's like if you exhaust yourself, okay, go too wild, let things get too chaotic, you're attracting too many dragons, there's an overload, there's too much annoyance, there's too much noise, there's too many problems, there's too many challenges, there's too much of something. And I feel like the park bench is here in part encouraging you to take time to rest, to relax, to just appreciate nature, to find sacred space in maybe the seemingly mundane spaces too. For some, it's like a park. The fae may be there, magic will be there, flowers will be there. You can tap into the divine feminine energy there, and that can really nourish the divine masculine energy, this solar energy, this fire energy that we see down here with the summer dragon and the fire element. And while some things may be burned away with fire and passion and this energy, and you may miss them, wish you're here, there's this message about cycles and creation and how things are constantly changing and transforming and being destroyed and recreated. So love is your best bet. Okay, love is your best bet. Honoring the divine feminine within yourself and allowing it to support and nourish and prepare the divine masculine within you, the part of you that takes action, the part of you that speaks. It's listen first, then speak. This is allowing you to align with right action. And this is important. This is important moving forward. You have opportunities showing up as you do this. You're aligning with greater opportunities. There's some nostalgia here, and it may be on somebody else's part as well. What you are missing is missing you. Who you are missing is also missing you, potentially. And so with the vehicle here too, it's talking in part about the body being a vehicle for the soul, the spirit, the emotional body, the mental body, all of that. And so it's like you can create movement from the inside out. You can reconnect with others, with other people, places, things. But don't get stuck in just the old without letting in the fresh, the new, and moving in new directions and exploring new lands or meeting new people. Your reading has the message of balancing the two that comes through. So this is, and pretty hats never hurt. I'm getting like pretty hats, pretty headwear, flowers if you're drawn to wear flowers, sport flowers, especially on your head. This could be attractive, or again, like be a good move. The fire element, invoke passion, magic, the moon water. So on that note, I do feel a sense of completion with your reading. I'm going to pick up these chimes and start moving towards the next one. There's a thumbs up button there, guys. Please do smash it if you enjoyed the reading. If you have a comment, leave one. There's a tip jar too if y'all can tip your tarot reader. I appreciate that. And if you'd like to join me over on Patreon, I'd love to have you there. Actually, we said time too. I want to get you some time pieces. Ooh. You got the boat here, the water. So, what is this? Marine time? It feels like it's coming to the shore. The boat is coming in to the shore, meeting the shore again. So maybe there's a return to self or a return home in some way that's coming up. You've got you're the dog and you're the monkey. These could represent years. And maybe it's like looking back, what happened, what did you do during these years, when are the next ones? But for some of you, these could be representing people. And here with the fire element, Sagittarius, Leo, Aries, This could be also saying like year of the dogs and be born in year of the dog, and when the sun was in either Aries, Sagittarius, or Leo. And then you have the hour of 6 a.m., 6 p.m. that shows up here. Definitely a theme of growth, guys, and reconnection with the past, or return home, return from a voyage, something like this, return to self is coming up with yours. Lovely stuff. I'm going to go ahead and move into the next reading. This could also represent ships coming in. Mention that your ship's coming in too. So yeah, until next time, many blessings to you. Peace. Enjoy the channel, and bye-bye. Option 2, welcome. Your first card is Chaga, defense, balance. Feeling restless, expansion. Chickweed. So I'm going to give y'all an angel number 2. Y'all can write this down, look it up after the reading to expand your messages further, get new messages. Your angel number is 269. Angel number 269. Okay. Integrity. Drop the things that offend your soul. Embrace your truth. It's your life. Let no one live it for you. And Camellia. Destiny. It is not in the stars to hold our destiny, but in ourselves, said William Shakespeare. Okay. So expansion seems to be a theme. I'm curious what's going on with Jupiter currently as you're listening, the astrology, and maybe, within your own personal chart, how it's affecting that, the aspects with Jupiter. Because expansion is definitely a theme, leading energy, what the guides are talking about here. And it's normal to feel some restless energy, some nervous energy when going through change, and there's expansion happening. Balance is important, and I'm going to read out of the booklet for these. Here we have the winds of change as well. Blue fairy. Okay. Feels like the outcome energy, you're like getting turned around in some way, or when you get where you're going, this outcome energy here, you're maybe recalibrated or rebalanced, refocused perhaps. You're focused in the direction of the future, all right? And it looks like you're set up to move forward in a very beautiful way. We're going to get some chimes on these two. I don't want to go too far into them, but let me just go ahead and read the names off the cards before we go into the booklets and move forward. So we have What Are You Looking At? Wind Element, Blue Fairy, oops, showing my leg and my little bruise there, Blind Date, Attitude, When Fairies Go Bad, and then Magnolia at the end. So, Chaga, let's start with that from the book. It says, Chaga is the king when it comes to helping the body defend itself and ward off potential dangers to your health. Where in your life could you have something or someone attached to you that is not serving your higher purpose or is creating a hindrance of some sort? Is it time to build your defenses so strong that nothing can penetrate them? Are you physically strong enough, or do you need to work on your physical health? Maybe you are allowing yourself to be taken advantage of or are being treated poorly. Sometimes when you feel you need protection, you actually need to strengthen your reserves. Using energy to block things and cast things away can be more tiring than building yourself up from the inside so nothing can stick to you. Another lesson from Chaga is one of balance. Disease exists when something in the body becomes unbalanced. Chaga brings balance to your immune system, blood sugar levels, and circadian rhythms. Where are you out of spiritual alignment? It might be time to look at where something within you or your life is out of balance. Where can you create more flow and movement? Where have things become stuck? When you balance yourself from within, this balances your external world. The work you do on the inside can create profound shifts if you are prepared to do the work. When you create balance and cultivate strength from the inside, you become an impenetrable force. So I get this message about flexibility. It's like being flexible so you can bend, not break with the winds, with the expansion, with the restless energy, with other people's negativity or attitudes, and so on. Okay, let's go ahead and read the chickweed card. Chickweed. All right. In Japan, chickweed is seen as lucky and is included in a dish prepared for the festival of, I'm not going to try to say that because I have no idea how to say it, but it's the festival of 7 herbs. Chickweed and other early herbs are gathered on the morning of January 7th and prepared whilst reciting a prayer for good luck. New growth is fast to appear at the beginning of spring, and the first green leaves are a good omen of things to come. A period of waiting is over. Results are starting to appear. Fortune's blessings will soon be yours. Okay, and now let's look at the integrity card here. Integrity. This is written in first person. You can use these as positive affirmations. Actually doing it is the most important thing, but take it how you choose to take it and do with it what you will. All right, we have integrity. It says, I honor all that I am. I am always completely myself, and that is enough. Today I will honor myself and my personal integrity and rise up in its power. I will embrace the greater part of me and live with sincerity and honor. I will be honest with myself, live a life of truth, and I will be free. Beautiful freedom. Magnolia, the wind. Yeah, your throat chakra is really highlighted. The blue fairy. Truths, deeper truths. With the blue fairy. Communication. Probably a great time for some of y'all to journal. Let's get your chimes. Chimes and times. Thank you, Spirit guides. Thank you, Fae. Thank you, Higher Self. Thank you, Most High. Okay. We have the letter F here. You can do a brain dump with the letter F to expand your messages further. It may have something to do with someone that you've been on a blind date with, or that you met and, just like spontaneously went out on a date with. We have a fishy here. Fish. A fish can represent a catch. Know that you're a catch, and you deserve a catch. You deserve a good match for yourself in all areas of life. But this is particularly talking romance for some of you. For some too, the fish can represent Piscean energy, but you do have this message about being able to go with the flow and be in alignment, and channel energies too, like tap into flow, creative writers, flow, or like with hip hop, freestyle flow. It's like that, being able to get into the flow of things. Okay, clarity is also showing up strongly here with this. Take good care of yourself. All right, you can be the calm within the storm. You can be the strong tree with the flexible branches that bends with the wind but does not break. Breath is the voice of your soul. A lot of you can gain clarity through breath work. Some of you too, there's again like some journaling to do. What are you looking at? Like, you jot down what you know about a situation, what you're looking at, what's in front of you. Maybe your speculations, or what you might be looking at. Various journaling exercises and things like that may be assistive, but the breath work is also showing up, it's bringing clarity. Okay, we've got a gingerbread cookie, a gingerbread man, fashion here, the clothes on the other side. This message of dress for success comes through. This orange thing here, sacral chakra energy there. Be mine, flip-flop chime. This is a piece of a piece of fencing. Fence. You've got tree agate showing up. So that could be a powerful crystal to work with. Some of you, blue crystals as well. Roses, rose petals, things of this nature could be very healing, very helpful. Water and air, those elements come through too. Here we have a bell, music, the bells, the attitude. Okay. So in relation to attitude, yours, other people's, they're giving this rose and this bell energy. What do we know about roses? Well, roses are associated with great beauty. Depends on the color. There's variety there, and their meaning and significance. But beauty, they smell nice. But they also have thorns, right? They also have thorns. And so I'm seeing that. It's like, yeah, there's some rough edges here. There's some character here. There's contrast. That doesn't mean anything's wrong necessarily. Okay, there's defenses, healthy defenses and barriers, like those roses, like the fencing. And you need that energetically too. You deserve that. You deserve to be protected. You deserve to have goodness in your life, sweetness in your life. And the bell can really represent messages from the higher self, messages from your own heart, messages in general, messages on the wind from spirit, but it can be messages from other people too. And I'm getting like what you're hearing, and how you're processing that, and if you're letting it affect you or not internally, with your moods, with your attitude, your feelings. Music comes through too, and sound. It can heal or it can harm, and again, like the balance comes through is an important message. It's not saying like no thorns, no harm. It's saying balance is important. There will be challenges, there will be struggle at times in life, but how much? It doesn't have to be excessive. You can tap into this flow energy. And let's see, the crystals the flip-flops. This here, what is this? This is fun. Looks like a D. D-I-N. Din. Like dinner. It's so faint, it's hard to read. Trip. Okay, T-R-I-P. Trip. The wind. Trip. So yeah. Okay. Mental journeys. Creative visualization. Aligning with your future self. Using your vision board. Put yourself there. Guided visualizations and meditations. These types of trips. And then there's also the physical type, going on a trip, whether it's long distance or short distance. That does seem pivotal. Okay, that seems important, and that seems pivotal, part of things for you. For some of you, it's going to help you gain greater clarity or balance your throat chakra, relax you, the blue fairy, tap into deeper truth, have sort of the know-how of how to express yourself, attract what you need to attract. So get things flowing. It's important. Remember this. I'm also getting like flowers wanting to assist you and help you, and then being very much connected to the Fae if you do work with the Fae or are interested in that as well. Very sweet smelling flowers. Take time to smell the flowers. Maybe treat yourself to some nice smelling flowers, or treat a lover, treat a date. This can be platonic things, it can be family, bringing family flowers, or as a thank you for someone bringing them flowers. But yeah, these really nice smelling flowers show up as a opportunity for you to bring in beauty and abundance and good stuff, healing. You have a little bit of money on the table. This is a piece of play money here. It's just a little bit. I feel like there's this message of not letting that overtake your world, your life, having it be in balance and in moderation and proportion, your finances, what you're doing with money, managing money and so forth, the energy you're giving to it. It all starts within you, the gingerbread man here. You. Some of you too, you could definitely make some magical things that would benefit you and benefit others. Kitchen witchery, cooking, magic, prayer offerings, or what have you, with various flowers, working with the elements. Again, you have water and air coming in strongly. So yeah, embrace the balance, embrace the clarity comes through as advice, and you really have a lot of wonderful things on the table. You're moving towards and to look forward to, and know that you are loved even when you are naughty, when you are rebellious, when good fairies go bad. There is this unconditional love for you that it does exist, and loving yourself and healing the parts of yourself that you may need to forgive because they got you in trouble, or what have you, could be very important as well. Okay, so yeah, the Be Mine energy and the blind date energy. For some of you with the rose energy, romance is a topic. You could get a love reading if you're inspired to do that. But what I see here is some of you with the wind element, this is going to be about conversations, communication. For some of you, this may be asking somebody for commitment, proposing, or be my significant other, will you be mine? Will you be my whatever it is that you're wanting to ask. For others, you may be attracting this. I do see meeting someone new with the blind date energy, some sort of new opportunity to connect on the table. You may learn something from this person's attitude, their approach, or they might have an attitude that kind of fascinates you or that you're drawn to in some way for various reasons. All right, let's get some time for time. All right, you have Year of the Tiger and Year of the Snake. So this could be present. I'm reading during Year of the Snake. This could be past, future energy, saying, you know, what did you do? Year of the Tiger, what happened? Some sort of connection you can make. And then like future, what are your plans for next Year of the Snake or Tiger? Where do you want to be? Take it how it resonates if it does, but this can also represent people's energy. Somebody born in Year of the Tiger, somebody born in Year of the Snake. So we have swift moving, fast moving energy also showing up on the table for real, for sure. And I like it. I feel like it's supported by this clarity, or that clear color that came out. It's like that clarity and that swiftness combining. Feels like a recipe for success to me, and that balance. So yeah, you're expanding, try to go with the flow about it. Know that it's normal to feel some restless energy when that's occurring. Have integrity, take good care of yourself through the process. That's the best way to handle it, and prepare yourself and open yourself to the truths, the higher truths. Rather than hiding from your demons, open yourself to your truths, the truths of others, higher truths. I will be leaving your reading here. Destiny is within yourself. Yeah, so it's like you want to know your destiny, it's within you. Find it within yourself. That truth is within you. Okay, so it's time for me to move into the next reading, guys. Thanks for joining me here today, trusting and choosing me to be your tarot reader, your oracle reader, as always. Thank you. Leave a thumbs up if you enjoyed the reading, or if you're leaving a tip. Thank you. If you're joining me over on Patreon, thanks. I love to see you over there. And if you have a comment, comments are on. You can certainly leave a comment as well. Many blessings to you. Peace and bye-bye. Option 3, here we are. Let's see what we have for thee. Your first card is King Oyster. Sustenance or substance. Substance. King Oyster. Substance. Master number 11 on that one. Okay. Cuddling. Trial. Trying something out. Yep. Brand new energy. 0. The seed. Okay. So I am giving everyone an angel number as well with this reading, so y'all can write this down. You can look up your angel number after the reading to expand your messages further and get some new messages. Your angel number is 111. No, excuse me. Your angel number is 110. 110 is your angel number. All right, strength. You have courage, you can endure, find your center, and spiral into your power. Lilac, first emotions of love. Love is the magician that pulls man out of his hat. Love is in the air. Love is definitely in the air for some of you with the Jack of Hearts here, and now this message coming through. Lilac is an amazing flower. Love it myself. Love the fragrance and scent of it. So if you're fortunate enough to be able to have some lilacs, sniff some lilacs, go for it. Draw some lilacs, paint some lilacs. Get an image of lilac and work with it. If you're inspired, wear things with lilac color. Of course, you don't have to do any of that, but it's like the reading wants to encourage you, if you are drawn to do that. You like this flower as well. All right, so we'll lay these out, and then we're going to start reading out of the booklets for some of these. Too Much Wine as the first card. Moon Dragon. Painting Poppies. Winter. The Balancing Act. Magic Frog. And Companion. Okay. So let's start with the beginning, the seed, the 0. Okay. Where's it? I just had it. Alright, from the booklet, the seed. This is the beginning, the first act that will set all of your plans into motion. The seed may seem small, but it is full of potential, containing everything it needs to grow into something incredible. Take the time to nurture it and give it the right conditions to flourish. You may already have several seeds growing. Do not be afraid to let this one remain dormant a little longer. It will come to fruition when the time and conditions are right for it. And King Oyster. Look at Master number 11 further too to expand your understanding and your messages. That is significant. Master number 11 at this time. There's a new beginning and there's a moving through a portal. Okay, it's the first master number, but it's not 0, it's 11. So I feel like it's like you've prepared for this. Okay, maybe it's a new video game you're playing, but you're not new to ever playing a video game. You've played video games before. Yeah, moving through this portal energy to a new beginning. You have prepared. The king oyster mushroom is large and meaty. For this reason, it is often used as a substitute for meat in meals. It is thick and full-bodied with many health benefits. In drawing the King Oyster card, you are being called to look at where you can substitute something you currently use for something that will give you more value. Where can you beef something up with an alternative? Is there another way to do something that will create more value in what you are doing? The King Oyster is about substance. There are many things you can use in place of others, and finding something with substance as well as relevance is key here. The king is indeed very big and can make a complete meal with a single mushroom. Show that you have substance. Show that you can stand alone because you are enough by yourself. Show that you have amazing qualities without the use of anything else. Stand in your power and be a leader. Look for quality and substance in everything you do and the people you choose to let into your life. Substance is about giving back. How you can help and focus on making something purposeful. Some of you may be artists, okay, with the painting poppies energy, okay, and your art matters. Some of you, this could be something you're discovering, you have an interest in and learning how to do, you're just getting started, but it's important, whether it's painting or it's some other type of art. Painting, I'm getting, can also help you in other areas of your life, create a positive ripple effect. So some of you, this is a call to return to painting or to pick it up, painting poppies. For some of you too, this could be about supporting artists, painters, various types of artists, whether financially. Hi, I have Patreon. Or maybe this is about, like, you're an art dealer, okay? There's some sort of connection there. Maybe this is your spouse is an artist, painter. The Too Much Wine energy goes into the Moon Dragon energy, and we do need to get some chimes. I think I'll just get the chimes on the table now. Oh, and we still have one more booklet to read out of. Alright, thank you, Spirit Guides. Thank you, Fae. Thank you, Higher Selves. Thank you, Most High. What messages do we have for pile 3? Okay. Yeah. Again, A and 1. So, new beginnings and also alternative come through, highlighted right here in the beginning. First things, first steps, maybe. Something may need to be replaced. You're finding some sort of alternative here. For some of you, it could be alcohol. It's like find an alternative to binge drinking or over drinking, something like that. Some of you, maybe there's an alcoholic involved in your life, okay, and it's an alternative approach or it's an alternative person for a certain task or position, maybe. Take it however it resonates. We have here somebody on a sled. We have Moon Dragon. A lot of winter energy. So maybe it's winter time, new season, happy winter. Maybe this is metaphorical, like a dark night of the soul or a harsh period, something cold, a winter you're going through. Winter can also be about hibernating or being introverted, doing things on one's own, standing in solitude. Okay, but the sled or the slide really is indicating it's like a raft or a float, right? It can move very quickly. You can just sled downhill. You don't have to do a lot. We have fix here and the magnet. Fixing your magnetism for some of you, or what you're magnetizing. Your connection with the moon. Some of you making some sort of adjustment. The moon or the moon cycles. The moon dragon, creating a fix with your magnetism. The bell, sound healing, music is an art as well. Some of you using bells, your work, your moon, ritual, whatever you're doing, could be really helpful. Music can repel, music can harm, music can heal, music can attract. So the frequencies matter. Some of you may be destined to learn more about this. We've got V. I'm getting V for values, a lot of you. And with the winter energy, this could be about something being on pause, or it could be about you doing some, again, like internal work and exploration. Maybe this is about journaling, exploring your values, how they've changed. You have AV and VA here as well. The grabber tools. You know what these are? A little grabber tool. Maybe you have one of these. You should get one of these. Or you should stop being lazy and using this and get up and get things. It's for you to decide. This can also be like some sort of extension tool that helps you reach something or helps you get something to you, magnetize something, bring something to you. The drum, like the bell, healing instruments, used properly, they can be very healing. And some of you, it is really pointing towards music, and whether that's creating, it's listening, it's a combo. The drum too, to me, is like marching to the beat of your own drum. It can also represent the heartbeat, listening to your heart, the pulse of the planet. What do we have near it? A game piece. Okay, yeah, it's like playing your part. Listen to your heart. Listen to the pulse of the earth. Play your part. You're the game of life. You have this body, this vessel, this game piece that represents you. You have carrots here. That could be a call to eat more carrots for some of you, or even eat less carrots if you've been eating a lot of them. Let's see. The number 2 is really significant. We got the number 2 showing up. So 2 is about partnership and relationship. It can be about unions, boyfriend, girlfriend, husband, wife, business partners, whatever. Partnering up to do things. You don't have to always do things completely alone. But there is also this message about your relationship with yourself and being able to stand on your own. And the 2, as in like the 2 of Cups, really, I think with was it all of the elements with the tarot? I'm definitely getting 2 of Swords as well, but with the 2 of Cups, it's about your relationship with yourself. It's about balance and harmony internally, and that preparing you and allowing you to magnetize somebody else who has internal balance and harmony and have a partnership, a healthy symbiotic connection or relationship with them, to be able to have balance, give and take. That doesn't always mean tit for tat, this for that, 1 carat for 1 carat, but we have here a rabbit or a cat. Cat chime, where I'm painting poppies. So cats can be very inspiring. Maybe you have a muse that is a cat friend who inspires you to paint or to cook meals, to make music, whatever it is. I also feel like this could be a cat's enjoying what you have to offer and give, music that you play, and so forth, your energy, your affection. It's safe to be affectionate. The guides want you to know, like, maybe not with everyone all the time, but you are meant to express affection and it to work out. Okay, the cat here, we get this cuddly energy, this trying it out. Maybe some of you are trying out, like fostering a pet, or this is about cuddling up with a pet. It could be about cuddling up with a person as well. The trying it out, some sort of trial period thing, could be separate or it could be the same. I don't know. You have the starfish here too, which is very magical. I'd look deeper into starfish if I were you to expand your messages further. And you have the magic frog here. So there's magic on land, there's magic in the water, and you're connected to both, and you can work with both. Yeah, if you look up starfish, see if you can find it as a spirit guide energy, you'll definitely get some more insight and messages. Frog as well, these two may be working together. And with the magic frog, I feel some sort of quantum leaps, whether this is past, present, future that's being talked about. I feel like it's probably a combination, most of you. And then we have companions here as well, the outcome energy, and we have a silver hummingbird chime. So hummingbird is also a spirit guide you can look more into to expand your messages more fully. Hummingbird can represent quick, fleeting moments that are magical or magnificent, joyous. It's like a shooting star in the sky. The hummingbird, it's there and then it's gone. With the painting poppies, this can be about extending our connection with these moments, okay? Because you can paint a shooting star or a hummingbird, right? And with companions here, it might be things like that sweet first kiss, or it's like, how do you extend that moment? Well, you could journal about it, right? You go home, you could journal about it. You can hold that energy within yourself for a while, the way that it feels. There's a lot, you can paint it. There's lots of ways to do that. So hummingbird, to expand your messages about your relationship, your companions, and goals connected to these things perhaps as well. There's also this message about small or minute things having great power, being very powerful at times. Okay, think of viruses, microscopic, right? But look at what they can do. And for better or for worse, positive, negative, that is a truth in this world. Sometimes things that are very small are very powerful. And we can overlook that and we can think, oh no, it was just a couple words, it's not going to be a big deal, or whatever, So there's this message at the end about that, about subtle things and about small things having a big impact or a big effect. That smile or that scowl could make or break a whole day. It could be really big. So some food for thought there. Not meant to make you paranoid or fearful, meant to make you aware and to empower you and to have you guiding your life in your direction in a way that allows in more richness, more magic, more love, more success, more beauty, more discovery of things that you are ready to discover. Some of you may feel like something's out of reach, or you were feeling like that, but there's some sort of tool here. Now, this can be a physical tool. For some of you, this could be a person. This could be a technique. It may have to do with balance. This tool can help you reach what it is you're meant to reach, what you've been dreaming up, or what you desire. For some of you, it is the quantum leap. You may be called to learn more about quantum leaps, quantum jumps here. Maybe go at it with a friend, a partner, see what they think. The number 2 here, it's up to you. There's the work and play balance too, with the game piece and the balance energy feels important, as well as like the give and take, the doing and then the surrendering, the allowing, giving, receiving. There's all these dualities coming up. Fertility. Some of you are fertile. Your partner's fertile. If you don't want children, be aware of that. Your pets may be fertile. Like, just awareness and taking right action is coming up. Okay, so the Strength card I'm going to read now. It is written in first person. These can be looked at as affirmations. You can write it down and work with them however you're inspired. But of course, the most important thing is doing it. And let's see. We have here integrity. No, strength. S. Strength. One more page. Yes, here we go. Strength. Today I will look within and realize that I have all the courage and strength that I need for any situation. I will stand for what I believe in, even if it means standing alone. I will be kind, true, merciful, generous, and honest with myself and others, for this is what lasts. I am a powerful, eternal being on my journey through forever, and I will not be afraid. I'll get you some time messages too, chimes and time. Okay, time. You have Year of the Ox. Now this could also be representing a person who was born in Year of the Ox. For some of you, Year of the Ox. And 9 a.m., 9 p.m., 9. All right. So even if it's not winter, for some of you, it may be a good time to work on things for the winter, preparing for the winter, even if this is just like little things, little steps, the hummingbird there, it may be important. So if you're guided to do that, do that. Okay. And that's what I see for you and have for you for messages. I think this is a good place to leave it. So I will be leaving your reading. If you enjoyed it, please leave with a thumbs up, tip in the tip jar, comment if you have one. It's great to receive your positive feedback. And thank you, as always, for choosing and trusting me to be your tarot reader, your oracle reader today. If you're new, we've got a phone I didn't see. Hold on a moment. If you are new, though, also, please remember to subscribe if you enjoyed the reading so you can enjoy more in the future as it comes out. And hit the notification bell to be notified releases. They are released. The phone, okay, which could be literally talking about a phone, or it could be talking about communication again. And the winter energy. This, for some of you, may have been a message or phone call, some sort of communication that occurred during the winter. If it's not currently winter, that will occur during the winter if winter's coming. Some of you, this is about integrating it or remembering it. It may be about putting it into practice or use now, as it may be more relevant. But this is also about channeling messages from the higher self, from the Most High, from Spirit, different archetypal energies within yourself, being able to keep the lines of communication clear with the winter, through rest, through relaxation, through periods of solitude, and just tapping into all that's connected to that winter energy, that introverted energy. A lot of you very creative, or you're destined to collaborate with very creative people, and there's a lot of magic and beauty and appreciation from different dimensions and spirit realms as well. I hope alcohol does not destroy your life, the life of your loved ones, as it is a leading energy here, and we have this excess of it showing up, which is like too much poison. And the moon dragon, which is like something with the moods or the emotions, the waters of the body, the fluids. The dragon, is like an enemy or a great challenge or monster of sorts. It can be viewed at, but we have dragon protector guides as well. So there's, like I mentioned before, an opportunity for you to shift your relationship with the moon in a positive way. All right, that's all, folks. Leaving your reading for real now. Many blessings to you. Bye-bye and peace.